drum has sounded, and this crowd has begun its battle cry inside the walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. LaVisca Chenault to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody.
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception...
His first throw is an interception. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Play action now with Allen. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Play action, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Yellow.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and Kelce has it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And on Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Yellow.
1st down.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
I don't need to.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Makes it 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Bills put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Allen now on 1st down. Can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's trying to go deep again. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. So Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
The Bills are
Allen looking to throw this. It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
Makes the score Bills 8, Chiefs nothing.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
On the return, here's Nico Mejio. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
Kate, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Yellow. Go on, 80. Right side.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison, but the tight end gets it on the fake. From the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to get in. They bring the failed fake all the way back for 6. Wow, the absolute guts on this coach, Brock. Not only to pass on a field goal to attempt the fake, but then to do it with a running play.
Not a lot of these coaches are going to second-guess themselves right in the moment. But if he had the...
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Bills 14, Chiefs nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Gray now on the return, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And this one does not go far. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Buying some time left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
17 yards.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Short pass brought in. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he takes it down to the 33. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Bills.
To throw again, it's Allen. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
39-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yellow.
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Brandon Condrington to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bills take over
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On first down, Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw it. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A 33-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the third quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First down throw, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running back...
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Pass caught. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Bills 25, Chiefs 3. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Remigio with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs' offense out to take over. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He's dropping back to throw. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Chiefs 3.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chiefs take
The
over
Kansas City
1st and
offense
10
set to take the field.
at their own 18-yard
And after giving away
line.
some points on the first play of their last drive, Brock, pressure is on to make up for it here.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go, Lou.
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. On him quick, and they bring him down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
He finds Worthy, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot, and believe it, your guy can get it.
Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Drew Tranquil with the pick. So he'll take possession at the enemy 45 after that interception and return. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they make this stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Throwing the out route complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He gets it to Rice. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Who else? Kelsey's got another. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Khan. It's Kelsey again. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. To the right, it's pulled in by Palmer. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. City. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
A second down throw for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Headed out right. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Play action, Mahomes. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And it sets up second down.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Third down.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. Got a man, and Kelce has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. To the left and hauled in by Kelce. And he drives this forward to the 6.
10 more yards. Complete.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they have 3rd and short.
3rd down and less than a yard.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And now they're left with 4th and short. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Another throw for Mahomes. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Texans nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down.
They'll give to Mixon up the middle. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. And they're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around, more from Arrowhead on the other side. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got first down here from the 36.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Running right is Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
So we're all going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This Texans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Now begin with a run by Mixon. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Stroud throwing here on first. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We'll need the smallest little bit of yardage here with his second and inches. Mixon on the counter. Shoots away from one. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Stroud to throw on first down. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so block that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 4th down.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
To the air, Mahomes. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down throw by Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. We've set it downs from 37.
First down.
All right.
24 yards.
1st and 10, are on to Mixon.
First down,
be set up just outside that red zone. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Texans only up by a few. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
George Karlaftis on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw it. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Chiefs 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Rashee Rice.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. 1st down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Yellow.
At the 39-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
as it'll be the Houston Texans alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. And incomplete to open things up.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come, because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 14.
Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. If we hit 3 in a row, because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud sets up the play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they'll get this down to the 10. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Texans TD. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Brings it in off the deflection. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here's 2nd and 3. Allen. That is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To the air, Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 53 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Allen going to throw.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Here's Allen.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Bills first down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Stroud's pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen.
They'll fire deep, looking for more.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So halftime. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And, Charles, I mean, look, you don't bench a starter of his caliber, but 4 first-half interceptions. How do you handle it from here?
Well, the easy thing is right away you try and run the football.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he fights through one man. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Houston.
Play action. Stroud down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And Stroud now to throw.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further.
But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Now Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer, 75 yards.
And the Bills get a bit closer.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2.
Allen will try to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And now out comes Houston. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Give him 4 on the carry. That'll make this a third and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round.
A 5-yard gain.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to be.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off play action. Allen. And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give to Mixon.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And now out come the Bills. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, would you...
He's got him in, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Complete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
Allen off the play fake. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game.
And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them?
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now...
Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
First and 10. Here's Allen. His first throw is an interception. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago. A whole lot of excitement in between.
Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete left side.
And as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's caught. He's got Brown. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Another throw for Travis Kelce. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Bills will take over beyond their own 40.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Brown 80!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over as they intercepted for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route for him that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Where's it?
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for
Butker on now to kick this one away. LaVisca Chenault to return it. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
He's got it at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. A tight end in motion now. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Allen setting up play action. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw for Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A pickup of 17. And the Bills have a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills grow their lead to 8.
Bills 15, Chiefs 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Gray now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
To the air, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. Taking a shot deep here. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Chiefs get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one finds Xavier Worthy. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, they need 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Throwing here just before halftime. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brandon Condrington to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Play action now, Allen. And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Allen on the play action. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Allen. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Big strike here to Moore. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. He's got Moore once again. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
22. Chiefs 7. Timer
Bass now to kick this away. Mejio with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs offense has to take over. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Play action now with Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for two, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Offense in the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
Incomplete. Makes it second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun. It's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Blitz coming here. Allen. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. 3rd go and a 2-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness in analytics, but I will tell you, Kate, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays. But you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more 2-point shots they've got on that script.
Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ballgame. Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
With the pick. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders or offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 9.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 47-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Play action, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12. First down, Chiefs.
Fight on these two.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield, and they're taking that short completion.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more. The 2nd and goal coming up.
7 yards. It's second down and goal.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless.
from NRG Stadium in Houston. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Play action. Stroud now. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
And he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here goes Stroud again. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Stroud looking to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans.
Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going, got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone that was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The Chiefs' 8-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. This goes out wide from Nixon. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Chubb will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Chiefs, nothing.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now here's Mahomes.
This one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 3rd down, Mixon dancing away at the 35. Now they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Stroud
throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Stroud.
This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Joe Mixon
From 10 yards out.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10.
Now Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Stroud to throw it. Got his man down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Quick slant caught by Kirk. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. So halftime straight ahead. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
And Stroud now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's third and 6. Throwing now is Stroud. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. On second and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little
and got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with third and 1. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes now to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on third downs, and it's costing them.
And Butker pulled it. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the second half. They're being shut out. Offense is doing nothing. And you're just saying, please, come on, give us something here to your kicker. But even this is no good.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Here we go. 118.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. Trent McDuffie getting the chance to blitz and finishing it off with his sack.
It's now 3rd down.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
For the Texans.
Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the screen.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
2nd and 10.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Mixon. Well, this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short.
Shy of the goal line.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They run for it with Mixon. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. Mixon unable to find the goal line on 4th down. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Mahomes.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. So they've got the football and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over first.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. So the completion good for just 3. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh play.
Set to bring this to you, Kaimi Fairbairn, getting this one started. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, it's Brandon Cotrington. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They are obviously still smarting from that pick six a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly what...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Down the field, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, well,
and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs. The failure on 4th down leads immediately to a 1st and goal. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Oh, right. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. Mixon, touchdown, Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now Cotrington to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're an early hole, 14-0. Let's start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. It's Allen. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go. Texans take over first and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Texans, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
On the quick, right?
At the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Here we go. 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bills. And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two.
Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Allen. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
Well, you have to imagine this kicking unit saw something in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick, but they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
Now
line.
Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
6 yards to go.
All right.
To throw, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The reigning MVP, Josh Allen, and the Bills offense, Greg, they're heading out here. I've got to imagine it's difficult for a defensive coordinator to try to slow him down. So if you were that guy and trying to game plan, what are you looking to do?
Well, listen, it's a lot easier sitting up here with you giving all these brilliant ideas because it's a lot easier said than done. But I think the main emphasis for them today defensively is get the ball out of his hands. So what do I mean by that? It's make it quick game. Don't let him extend plays outside of the pocket. Make him play with on the X. So the X is that spot right behind the center, 5 to 7 yards, and keep him there. Now, again, every team tries, and it's hard to do, but the big plays out of this Buffalo offense are the longer Josh Allen holds the ball, the more stress he puts on you as a runner, and ultimately the more stress he puts on you as a secondary off-script passer, especially downfield. So if you can get the ball out of his hand and then tackle in space, make them go the long way. Don't let him create magic outside the pocket as a runner or throw it over your head and generate explosive plays.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very...
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo.
Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
On the return, it's Chenault. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
All right.
Now, Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
All right. To throw is Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
All right.
Stroud going to set up the throw. This one caught at the 4.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. He's
good blocking, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Chenault. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, got it down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
It's a turnover on down.
A run here with Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1 yard.
It is
gain.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
At their own 42-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Play action now, and here's Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Texans take over 1st and 10.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 11-yard line.
So,
brings up 2nd and 9.
very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Already.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
In motion, Shakir. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is first and 10. On play action, Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end, that's Dalton Schultz. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
complete to number 3, Tank.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
First down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
From the 22 now, here's second and 5.
22-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. Throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Maxwell Hairston on the coverage.
Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And the Texans are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Texans first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's now third and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
That's good for Bills. First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And the Texans are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
All right.
Stroud to throw. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll give this to Mixon, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Down right at the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
At the 23-yard line.
18. What's that?
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right.
Christian Benford on the stop.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd
Brings
down.
up 3rd and 8.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now Cotrington to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Aside that open man is Knox. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Texans. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.